Offset shot and rushed to hospital after beating up Lil Tjay. Video by the Poetic Flacco. Look, Offset, been a bad year. First he's being called broke, then there's screenshots of him being called broke by, or proving that he's broke by Selena Powell. And then he's obviously getting divorced, and then his wife is with Stephon Diggs. And then Stephon Diggs was caught like being zesty, and he was actually caught being gay with somebody. Crazy situation, right? And then she was actually saying Cardi B was saying Stephon Diggs, and I think Offset is kind of fruity. It's just a crazy. Now he got shot. What next? Without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
She been comment me.
I got shot about an hour ago in the stomach after slapping the living ish out of Lil Tjay in Florida. Before we even discuss what took place today, let's rewind a little bit to talk about why Offset and Lil Tjay even got beef, or why there was even an altercation today. So Lil Tjay came on social media about this time last year to expose Offset for being in debt and owing him money and not wanting to pay. Lil Tjay will call Offset a broke you-know-what and claim nobody should ever borrow Offset money ever again because he's a bum who won't pay it back.
Why this Offset? Offset broke.
They said Offset's addicted to gambling, and then there was proof. Selena Powell said it, and I agree, and I feel like she was telling the truth, because what did she have to lie? She was saying a lot of truthfulness.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that casino. He was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. A diskin.
Yep. This nigga's an idiot.
Yo, he just popped. He called cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? For my money. I swung that 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes nap. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan.
That's probably Selena. Yeah, he's addicted to the casino. Yeah.
That's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this.
He's addicted
nah,
to
man, bro. I definitely run off 5 bands. He popped for the.
Lil Tjay could have had a better approach, but yo, after a while of you owe me my money, man, I don't feel like I gotta be a gentleman anymore about it, bro. Like, you know you owe me money, but you're ducking me. So Tjay wrote Offset and he says, "Where you at? Where you at? Not gonna lie, I'ma slap the whole ish out of you." Offset responded back, huh? You joking, right? Now, Lil Tjay don't even know, and Igaboo loved this. Understand what I mean when I say an Igaboo loved this. Now, I don't borrow Igga's money for a reason, because I know how that turns out. Igga will want to beef with you about the same money he owes you. Lil Tjay don't even know he just gave Offset a way out. Igaboos are already looking not to pay you back. And their path of action not to pay you back, they usually pretend like it's smoke. They usually fake a beef with you. Yeah. So Lil Tjay,
look, I owe you money, now we beefing. Why would I pay you? I'm beefing with you. Now we just separated ties. Like, what?
beat Offset to the punch. Offset was already gonna try to fake a beef with Lil Tjay so he don't have to pay him back. Lil Tjay saying that, or Offset like, oh my, today is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it, man. I don't gotta pay back that low money because of smoke. Offset told that boy, I'ma smoke you about the money you owe me. You gonna kill me about money you owe me? Nah, I don't borrow Igga's money, man. I don't even deal with Iggas when it comes to things like this, man. Somebody says, Offset says, you barely lived already. Who the F you think you talking to, ninja? You gotta be talking to the wrong ninja. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. So Lil Tjay was the one who posted this, by the way, and he tagged Offset and he says, Offset, yo, pay that tab, homie. Don't fade yourself over a little 10-pack. Tjay responded back to Offset and he says, Miami. Offset says,
my fault, y'all. My dogs are going absolutely insane. Somebody come take them from me.
if it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons. TJ says, nah, never that low, bro. I just want my 10. Offset says, say that. Now, Lil TJ shared this and he says, do not loan Offset no money. He's popped. LOL, just in case. Lil TJ then made an Instagram post where he says, I could never be broke like Offset running off making smoke over lunch money. I'ma have to smoke on 100 streams for it to get to all that. But yeah, free smoke tomorrow for ninjas. Offset then commented and he tags Lil TJ and he says, let's hit on live. I'll fly to you. This ain't gonna stop your fell off allegations. Offset then says, meet me in New York and give me a 1 on live. I've seen Lil TJ fight playfully.
Ain't this kind of crazy? Because TJ is what, like 26, 27? Offset what? About to be like 37 or something like that. 30, maybe 30. How old is Offset? Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Offset is 34. Can you imagine talking to a 34-year-old acting like this? Get your life together. Not even that way, just mentally. Like he moving around like he's 22. Offset move around like he's 22 still. Like relax.
I've seen Offset.
Now TJ is his own. He's his own. You know, we don't rock with TJ. He just be doing too much, right? But like, it's more towards his age though.
Fight on camera. Let's just say, based on my understanding and expert analysis of their Iga chakra, I'll probably give the advantage to Offset. I don't feel like Lil TJ really wants to fight Offset particularly, but once it goes to social media, there's really no copping it, because the first person to DM the other person and say, hey man, yo, what are we doing, bro? Bro, let's just talk about it. And there's a screenshot of that person DMing the other person first. Now that person is going to be known as a mark and a buster online, right? That's just a fact. Now, this could be avoided if Offset didn't have a gambling addiction. Offset has a gambling addiction, bro. Lil TJ isn't the only one that Offset owes money to. Offset got exposed by Selena Powell by calling her in the middle of the night at the casino and asked her to bring him $15,000 so he could keep on gambling.
And I reacted to that video too. It's on my channel. Y'all gotta go back. Maybe like a month. I did it like a month ago.
He's a fiend. Now, just like Lil TJ, he didn't pay back Selena Powell either.
Like, yo, I need a favor. This is a
let's
test.
not skip over that. He told her to he still needed that. He still needed that.
Yeah. Oh. So he was like, I did a favor and this is a test. I was like, okay, what? He was like, how much money can you get or are you by? And I was like, I mean, like I have I sent him the video, like all that money that I have in my safe.
You're rich.
And he immediately called me. He called me back and then he was like, bring all of it.
Why is she orange? That's like that's not even a tan. That's like your Cheez-It. Like, I don't know. Is that what?
I was like, I don't even know how much this is. He was like, bring all of it, because I have a ton of 20s and then like hundreds.
At the time, not now, currently.
No.
Because, continue. Keep going.
Because now, so then he was like, yeah, bring all of it. So I actually did. But in my mind, I was like, I can't give him the 20s. Like, let me just give him the hundreds. He was like counting out in the car. I went to the casino, by the way. I'm not going to do every single detail and have this.
She's working on her 40-minute straight drive.
And just like Offset did to Lil TJ, when it came back to paying back the money he borrowed.
If anything happens to me, Offset did it, which is fucking insane. Insane.
All of a sudden, Offset created beef, so he don't got to pay it back. So Selena Powell would post on her social media that she was getting threatened by Offset because she asked Offset to pay back the money that he owes her. So she took to her social media to says, if anything happens to me, Offset did it. She would also go and says, tired of this grown man threatening me almost every day and got me living in fear because he owes me $15,000. I tried to get my money back for weeks and all I've gotten is threats. So this is like the Offset play, man.
Who's giving money away? Like, Why are y'all doing this? I don't care who the person is. If Michael Jackson asks for me for money, you know what I'm saying? If it's less than 100, cool. Cool. I got you, Mike. You want something from the mini machine? Got you. Michael Jackson asked me for 10K. Mike, you're Mike. You can literally go to the bank and they'll give. Why are you asking me? Ask somebody else. You don't need to ask me. You're Mike. Like, what are we talking? Like, what are we talking about?
All of if you've been around people, serial money borrowers, serial always wanting something from you, always go. You know what I'm talking about, bruh. These people, they're sociopaths. They do these things, man. They get your money, then they create a beef with you, so they don't got to pay it back. This is the play for broke, thirsty, dumb dusties. I just wouldn't think that Offset, who's a multimillionaire, would have to go down to this extent to create problems for himself so he don't have to pay back thousands of dollars when you are a millionaire. It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Now, Selena Powell would even post a particular video from Offset, like pretty much exposing him in 4K as well. And here's what the video has to say.
What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
Okay.
So, like this is just absurd, man. And apparently, Offset kept the same energy in person when he seen Lil TJ. The incident happened near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Now,
Who would have guessed? A casino. Nigga went to the casino in Florida.
Offset was indeed shot in the leg. Offset was transported to the hospital. He was listed in stable condition. Now, he's still in the hospital as far as I was told. Now, a rep for the Seminole County Police Department tells TMZ, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations continue as normal. Here's what happened, okay?
They just threw the takeoff one in 2022 at the bottom for no reason. Why? Why did they have to put
Lil
that there?
TJ and Offset are both at this casino. Offset is a gambling addict. Offset is at the casino almost every day. If you're somebody who wants to meet Offset one day, go to a casino in Florida. Offset is gonna be there. That's just what Offset does. Offset is a gambling addict. I don't know why he's that's his thing. He's at a casino 24/7 gambling. So Offset and Lil TJ is both outside of the casino. They're in the valet area. While in the valet area, they ran into each other. I was told that Offset is who engaged the altercation. He engaged the confrontation. Now, like I said before, Offset is somebody who can fight. Offset, I don't think, is scared of Lil TJ not one bit. Now, I was told, Lil TJ wasn't backing down either. They both got in each other's faces. Offset took off on Lil TJ. Offset put hands and feet on Lil TJ. And somebody pulled out a gun and shot Offset.
Damn.
Now, who that person is, use your imagination. Who would have an invested interest in shooting Offset because Offset is whooping on Lil TJ? Use your imagination. Now,
Fabi.
2 people have been detained. It's unclear if Lil TJ is one of the 2 that's been detained. Now, academics did say he spoke to Lil TJ representative as well as Offset representative. Now, Lil TJ and his rep is offering little to no information because obviously, duh, right? Like, what are they going to say? Hey, bruh, like Lil TJ got his butt whooped, so Lil TJ and his associate shot Offset. Man, cut it out, bro. They can't say it. So they told ACK there was an altercation, but we can't say much at the time. Sorry, cat's out the bag, okay? Lil TJ was getting whooped on and shots were fired.
There's multiple people in custody, and police at this time, they're working to try to figure out what led to what happened.
I know for a fact in this casino there's hella cameras everywhere. They talking about it's in a parking lot. We know who shot him. Pull out the footage. They're trying to identify. what they have cameras left and right. What if somebody trying to rob the casino? What if somebody trying to sneak off and steal somebody? You know what I'm saying? It's a casino. I'm pretty sure they have all the footage of everything. It shouldn't be that much of a mystery.
Get to we don't know the current status of both rappers at this moment. It's been reported that it's a leg shot when it comes to Offset, and it's supposed to be a non-life threatening wound, but at this point, because he was transported to the hospital, we don't know the full details. Okay. Lil TJ is a little bit more elusive. Of course, again, I have a.
Bro. He's saying a whole bunch of nothing. I hate the way he talks, bro. Just so much dead, just saying nothing. He's actually about to piss me off.
There's absolutely a shooting that occurred. It occurred at the Hard Rock Casino.
Academics did report that Lil TJ was shot too. I didn't hear that, but Ak may have information that I don't have. Now, what I seen started to go around, people were saying, oh, the same dude who shot Offset shot Lil TJ. Cut it out, bro. All right, this was an altercation between Offset and Lil TJ. All right, there was not this random person who decided to target Offset and Lil TJ. No, right, this was an altercation between Lil TJ and Offset that led to gunshots being fired. Okay, y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys?
I think it was Favi. Let's go shoot Favi now. Without further ado, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This one was very lackluster. I ain't gonna lie. I love you to death, boy. I appreciate you for watching. See you in the next one. I'm gone.